We don't know what she stand for. She solid on the payroll, but she stay with a bankroll. She shouted she can stay home, but she be wanting cake though. And she be in my face with that hustling ass dress on. I call her Bonnie, I'm no Clyde, but I get paper though. And I don't got to get violent cause she'll spray your home. For the money, we do gymnastics like acrobats, wrapping paper stacks in them rubber bands and them plastic bags and stash it in the back of them Cadillacs in the backyard. And then I talk to God about my haters cause that's my nature. I'm trying to build a village and chill on my own acres, deal with my own people and stack up my own paper. That's just real. I'm trying to turn a nigga to a brick, and when I see her around, I'm trying to take your bitch and hit a lick, and we ain't come to play. I'm trying to make it quick, no trip. Yeah, the fast, but she know I'm with the shit, she see the trip. I be getting it. I'm trying to make the acres do a flip. I hit the city. I'm trying to lead the table with the chips. It's like magic. I'm trying to make my paper do a trick. I ain't acting, but I'm trying to make a play like a skit. Yeah, I be trapping, ain't it?
We don't call it ounce, we call it zip. We ain't call them rate, we call them pill. Pleasure paid. Right, set in red, got me focused. Trying to make something out of nothing. Trying to make a flip, do some numbers. I'm trying to make it big for my mama. Dog food going like crack. Like Bill looking like a bat. I swear, damn, shout it ass on the back. Then my boy hit that back to back. I done this and did that. I'm trying to get an Oscar and a plaque. I swear.
I'm trying to turn a nigga to a brick, and when I see her man, I'm trying to take your bitch and hit a lick, and we ain't come to play. I'm trying to make it quick, no trip. Yeah, the fast way, she know I'm with the shit, she see the drip. I be getting it. I'm trying to make the acres do a flip. I hit the city. I'm trying to lead the table with the chips. It's like magic. I'm trying to make my paper do a trick. I ain't acting, but I'm trying to make a play like a skit. Yeah, I be trapping, ain't it?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tennessee, Bama, we got our cash showing up from the Savage Seeds. It's good to see y'all. I'm so glad y'all showed up again, man. You showed up again, man. It's your boy Solo. I'm in the building for another Solo Cup session indeed. And I brought somebody very special with me, a brother of mine. We're going to have a few conversations about something positive, more than the BS. It ain't going to be just all BS. We might be BSing a little bit today. Ready to BS? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to y'all my brother, my round, my woody, Mr. I was about to say Wyatt Johnson.
You gotta say you can't say Wyatt Johnson. You just gotta say Mr. Dixon.
This is Mr. Dixon, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Mr. Dixon.
What up?
Yes, sir. How you doing it? How you doing today, family?
Glad to be here, man.
Yeah.
Glad to see what this topic of discussion is.
The topic of discussion throwing you off, or you excited, man?
I'm
Which
excited,
one is?
bro. I'm always excited.
You excited?
Oh, I stay excited, man.
I'm glad
if
you're
you're not
excited.
excited for something, then you ain't excited for nothing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, talk to me. Hey, so today we're discussing your starting five, man. Your starting five. By starting five, I'm talking about the 5 star people in your life that either motivate you, you know what I'm saying, keep you accountable, things of that nature. The starting 5 to keep you going and push you to be a better you. And who better than to bring to my brother? You know what I'm saying? They say that the climate of the world today is that we don't stick together enough. Mm-hmm. And it's a proven fact with actions every day. And I brought somebody in here that keeps me accountable in areas, that keeps me, you know, going. And also call me out on my shit.
I'm gonna do that.
When I'm not I'm not keeping my word about something. I get busy sometimes. But he quick to say, hey, bro, nah, that ain't what you said you was gonna do. You need to go handle that. Oh yeah, I do need to go handle that, and I appreciate it.
On that pool table today too.
Absolutely, help me fully accountable on that
Yeah,
pool table.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me let y'all look at that smile on his face right quick.
I'm just saying.
He
when
is-
you get a win in, you get a win in, and you ride with it.
He is happy. Florida, what's happening? Thank you for joining. I'd like to say hello to all my guests today, Miss Nokia.
What
I
up?
see you. Salute to you, baby girl. Florida in the building. Say, bruh, I don't even know who you are, but welcome to the platform. It's probably somebody I know too. That's crazy.
Probably so.
Probably Mike. You know what I'm saying? But we got Ill Will in the building. Bama, salute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got I can't even see the other names right now, but still, everybody that chose to join our platform, I appreciate y'all for showing up. I got my partner in the background over here, looking dapper and dandy. What's up with you, fam? So glad you could show up. Salute to you as well. But we're going to get to it, man. I'm not going to keep y'all for a long time. Just a good time. You know what I'm saying? Get your drinks. Whatever you roll up, that's your business. Do it. Put your feet up.
Do it.
Because what I don't want you to do is be uncomfortable in a comfortable, safe place. Oh, that's Mr. Godfrey in here. What's happening, pimp? So, we're going to talk about how to identify your 5-star people and amongst other things. You know what I'm saying? I think the 5-star people in your life is very important. Would you say you have a star 5?
Absolutely.
Maybe it's less. The circles
Absolutely.
are tighter these days.
Absolutely. I mean, for one, off muscle, my number 1 on the starting 5. Like A1 is my mother. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Like she pretty much raised me from birth. You know, basically when Pops wasn't there, Mom was in there doing her thing, holding it down. You know what I mean? So she definitely influenced me in a way that nobody else can. She held me accountable for a lot of stuff. I mean, shoot, as a kid, I remember thinking it's summertime, it's time to ride out and have a good time. No, I'm in the middle of summer reading a book, The Odyssey by Homer. You know what I mean?
Hello.
At 14 years old, like, golly, you know. But it made me who I am today, you know. And I'm very appreciative of that. So that's number 1 off muscle. You know?
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I don't even need you to name all of them, but the biggest thing I wanted the people to understand is that your star 5, you know, your star 5 is the most important thing to your success. And I will say, successful people, the most influential, the most successful people, they surround themselves with those star 5. I guarantee it. I say 5, it could be 2.
Could be 10.
Could be 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're in a room full of people that's forward-thinking individuals. Thought-provoking conversations are happening. You know, it's nothing stagnant going on. So to identify your starting 5 in your life, I would say, as it pertains to success, you must first commit to the goal. You agree with that, fam?
I agree with that. 100%. And also with that, you know, I was always told that you are who you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? So the people that you surround yourself with is the destination of where you're heading. You know what I'm saying? As far as your future's concerned. You know what I'm saying? If you want a bright future, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be hanging with people that's not going to brighten your horizon. That's not going to stimulate your intellect. If you want to be a millionaire, hang out with millionaires. You want to be a billionaire, hang out with billionaires. You want to be an actor, hang out with other actors. You want to be a singer, hang out with other singers. You know what I'm saying? You need to hang out around with the people that's in your niche. That's gonna, you know, stimulate you and make you want to go that extra mile to be who you see yourself as being.
I feel that 100%. Most of us probably understand the environment that we live in affect the person that we are. Incognito 954 say gotta be my aunt Angela, hands down. Salute to you, Aunt Angela, because the one thing I know for sure is somebody would not call you out
That's Godfrey,
if you didn't do something
Godfrey talking about his aunt.
very, very important in their lives. I know Nico, man. Dude been stand up in my eyes since I met him, for real. All the crazy stuff I tried to get him into from time to time, he's like, nah, man, y'all go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know you was up to something behind the scenes, you kept it where it needed to be, under the ground. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a man-to-man conversation, he's very stand-up. So we want to salute Auntie Angela 100% today.
Absolutely.
Because I know if he mentioned her, that she's very special, man. You make sure you sending her birthday gifts and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Taking care of auntie, mama always, all of that. I had my mom and dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my father, it hurts to even call him dad sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he was truly a father to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when somebody else was lacking something, as far as a father, it touched me a little bit because I'm like, man, I don't know what you're going through. Because as much as I went against the grain with him and we butted heads, bro, he stuck in there to make sure I was on top of life, how to deal with life. And now it's starting to pay off. I'm starting to understand why some of the smallest things he said mean so much. Such as something as small as this, he told me, be careful of the decisions you make today. Every decision you make has the potential to affect you 5 years from now, is what he told me.
Yeah.
And I was like, 5 years? If I go slap this dude 5 years later, it ain't gonna affect me. Well, slapping him might get your ass whooped.
Right. Right. Exactly.
It don't even gotta be from him, but somebody else break your leg.
Right.
That affect you the rest of your life.
Oh, karma, bro.
You see what I'm saying? So things like that. Cole Tony say I was sneaky. That's a lie. But he might be talking about Nico. Yeah, he was sneaky. He say biceps big as my waist by now.
Wow.
Hey, he ain't lying. Dude lift up the whole gym, dog. My boy been lifting weights, but it felt like he got big in one deployment. We deployed. He was skinny like the rest of us. We came back, dude was Hulk Hogan. And I'm talking about prime time. I'm talking about prime time Hulk, not no old and decrepit Hulk. I'm talking about
NWA Hulk.
I'm talking about prime time.
Yeah.
Back when Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was.
Wow.
Anyway, man. So the loved ones, friends, co-workers, and enemies and mentors, they have an effect on who we are. I feel like the effect that family members can have on you can be negatives a lot of the times because they don't see your big vision.
Right.
Have you ever had a family member, not that you don't love them, but you had to realize you got to distance yourself because they don't believe in where you're headed?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, and at some point you may think to say that maybe the family's vision was too big for you, but it wasn't that it was too big for me. It was just different than what I wanted for myself. You know what I mean? They want you to be a doctor, you know what I'm saying, and you want to be a singer. They want you to be a lawyer and you want to be, you know what I'm saying, an actor or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's not that their vision is too big for you, but it was just different. And there's, you have to know your own path. You know what I mean?
Fact.
And that's where you have to look at your top 5 influential people to see where exactly you want to go in your life. You know what I'm saying? What direction do you want to take? And take that direction. Stay firm on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for you, for instance, you know what I'm saying? You are an influence on me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
You
brother.
see your passion, you see what you want to do, and you doing it. Headstrong with it. You know what I mean? Full steam ahead. And that's the way you got to be about it. You know, because ain't nobody going to believe in your dream like you going to believe in your dream at the end of the day.
That's
you know,
dope material.
Yes, sir.
Miss Nakia Johnson says they don't see the potential in themselves, so they believe you can't do it. I have those family members. I have I have friends that way, more friends, and I call them friends because yes, we've been through hell and high water together. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to this thing that I call love, talking to you guys and being in front of this camera and expressing certain things and letting you all express yourselves to me, uplifting each other, because that's what my platform is about, being bigger and better every day within, and then showing the world your gift. I have friends that tried to tell me, nah, man, you need to be a comedian. That ain't it. You doing it wrong, you know.
Right.
But they don't understand the end goal. They don't even see my vision as far as this is just the beginning. This is my stepping stool. You know what I'm saying? They also tried to tell me, man, you know, people ain't gonna do that YouTube thing like that. And I'm sitting here looking at multi-millionaires on the same platform, and I'm like, why not me? I met millionaires.
Exactly.
And I'm like, why not me? Why would you, as a friend, tell me I cannot do something? Why not shake my hand? But I had to realize they only have a soundbite of my vision.
But you know what, though, too? Also, another influencer of mine, personally, a lot of people haven't heard of him or whatever the case may be, but he's a motivational speaker, Les Brown. You know what I mean? Les Brown, he said something that was so impactful. You know, what he said was, he said that we're all given a gift, right? And if you choose not to pursue your gift, it dies with you when you die. Our gifts are given to share with the world and to not just allow it to die with us. Because once we're gone, once we're dead and gone, that's it. You know what I mean? But are you going to allow your gift to die with you without somebody being inspired by what you decided to do? You know what I'm saying? You see, it's almost like a butterfly effect. You know, every little decision impacts the masses on different levels that people can't understand. So, are you going to allow your gift to die with you, or are you going to share it and inspire somebody else and keep it rolling?
Hello.
So,
Boy, you said something that time.
Les Brown said it. I ain't said it. I just reiterated what he said.
Okay, come on, Les Brown.
Yeah, Les Brown. I mean, and
So
Les Brown. Another thing he said, of course, in this thing, you're going to fall. You know, but if you fall, per Les Brown, if you fall, make sure you fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Coach Tony says, one thing that always made me push myself is the quote, you don't get pats on the back for doing what you're supposed to do. Go a step further. That's facts.
Fact, big facts.
If that's not love, that ain't, man,
facts.
I love it. Incognito, he says, when my mother abandoned me, her sister Angela raised me. The love I have for that woman is out of this world. I told him that is fire. I salute her 100%, and your love is definitely justified. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nokia said, on your back.
That's it.
Fall that way.
That's it.
I'm trying to follow my back later on this season. Hey, that's not a shot to anybody. I'm just talking crazy. I'm just trying to have a little fun. Mr. Incognito said, you got to have a supportive circle who will push you.
Absolutely.
Which brings me to my next point. Consume yourself with too much of the problems of your starting five. I'm a victim of this. My people that hold me accountable, that love me, that want to see me better, that want to see me great every day, sometimes the load is already heavy on my back from just here, from just what I'm thinking about. I'm already in overdrive right here, and they're asking of me, pulling me from 7 different ways, and I stretch myself thin trying to meet everybody's needs, and then I come home and I'm too drained to do whatever it takes for me to be better. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's study these videos to better my video quality, whether it's studying how to be a better me, talking in front of the people. It's always something I'm studying or looking up or trying to, elevate.
Absolutely.
I'm too tired to do it because I've given too much of me to the people that love me also, right? What I say is, to you all out there, balance. Balance is the biggest thing I had to learn. Balance is something I'm still learning. I understand it here, but to exercise it is a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? Do not consume yourself with all of the problems, issues, and concerns of those that I mentioned that's supposed to be in your starting five. Simply because if they don't love you enough to let you rest, I say it's not enough love being given. You're doing all the pouring,
right,
and nobody's pouring into you.
Right.
Sometimes they have to pour into you, whether it's a kind word, whether it may be monetarily, whether it just may be $1 on the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Just for what you do. The thing is, they have to pour into you sometimes because it has to be a stable foundation for friendship. It has to go both ways, or it's going to be a lopsided friendship. And you're going to eventually either fall off or have to end in a bad way.
I agree.
You don't want that. Let me let you speak, brother.
I agree, yet I disagree at the
Talk
same
to
time.
me.
And the reason why I disagree is because you can want to rely on those people to give you those kind words and those motivations and everything else. and not get it at the end of the day. So is that going to stop you from obtaining and reaching what you're looking for because they don't give you that motivation? I say at the end of the day, you got to motivate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being a single man like myself, at the end of the day, when I go home alone, sleep in the bed by myself. And at the end of the day, I'm the one talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? About what I need to do the next day. How can I better my situation? How can I better or progress even further? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. From what I'm trying to achieve.
That's fire. Not what I said, though. I didn't mean...
Clarify.
That you don't motivate you. I said don't stretch yourself thin. Mm-hmm. Trying to make that keep that circle tight. I'm a victim of pouring too much of myself into the people that hold me accountable.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Their problems, issues, and concerns, all of them can't become mine.
Right.
So you have to have some type of balance. Yes, I am the one that's supposed to believe in me. It's my job to further myself. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to do that. So therefore, I don't see a reason to continue to beat myself down with giving,
right,
if I'm never receiving.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Do
Give me 1
second.
second.
That reach success feel obligated though?
They do. People that reach success have more responsibility. The higher up you go, the more responsibility you require.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So absolutely they feel obligated. Hold on 1 second though. I'm gonna get to these comments and I'll let you get that thought off. Mr. Nico said you got to have a supportive circle that will push you. Cole Tony said they make their situations your emergencies. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's well said in a nice select few words. Miss Ashley Woods, hello, Queen, welcome. She said, preach it, Nico. If your circle isn't cheering you on when you succeed, or in the process, then you need to elevate your circle. That's a proven fact, actually. You know, everybody can't go. I'm going to touch on that a little bit later on.
Right.
That's something that I'm definitely going to touch on. It's Nokia said everyone in your circle has a specific purpose. Encourage yourself.
Exactly.
All the time.
Exactly.
Encouraging me don't always work. Here's why. Here's why encouraging me don't always work. I hear me all the time. I talk to me all the time, and it's not always most encouraging words, but majority of the time it is.
But see, that's when
I'm
you have
human.
to switch it, though.
Here's the thing, I'm human.
That's when you have
what
to
I'm
talk
gonna get
with
to.
purpose, though.
No.
And
Let me finish, and I'll let you in.
Go ahead.
All the time hearing from me is not what I need, which is why this circle is what we're talking about currently.
Right.
I talk to me all the time. I live alone. I have no one to disturb me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe what the words coming out of my mouth. I definitely believe the promise God has for me.
Right.
But some days I'm very human and my mind won't get past how I feel that day.
I get that.
That's where your circle comes in at, when today is just a bad day or I'm having a bad moment and I just need somebody to say, hey, wait. Nope. Keep going.
Right.
I know that hurt. Get up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I agree with it. Encourage yourself. But some days I don't feel strong enough, though I am.
I can dig that.
Go ahead.
And I guess at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is ultimately, when I say you have to encourage yourself, you have to change the lingo that you have with yourself. What I mean by that is, I always tell people, right? I sell cars for a living, and I tell a lot of my customers this, I tell a lot of friends this, whoever. You know what I'm saying? The two most powerful words in language, period. Not just English, not Mandarin, Russian, German, whatever. In language, period. The two most powerful words are I am. And you have to be very mindful what comes after that. Because whatever comes after that is going to actually take place in your life sometime or another. Whether it's now, like you said, 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other is going to take place about what you speak for yourself.
Hello.
So that's why I always tell people, be very mindful of what you say. People say, I'm broke. And they think just because they're saying it's not saying I am. No, it's compounding the two together. You know what I'm saying? I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. You say it all day, every day, but you're not conscious enough to know what you're saying after I'm this. You know what I'm saying?
So now you've become it.
I did an experiment. I did an experiment one time, right? So I was like, I was at work. I didn't have any money on me currently, and I was hungry as all get out. But instead of saying, "Man, I'm hungry," I said, "I'm full." I said, "I'm full," and I pictured mentally my stomach being full.
Boy, you ate an invisible meal.
I ate an invisible. Look, bro, back in the day,
This
Peter Pan in it. So look. Not even 15, 30 minutes later, bro. Somebody come up and say, "Hey, here's $5. Go get you something to eat." Real talk.
That's what God do.
Real talk.
That's
Real
what God
talk.
do. Because it started.
But at the same time, I could have been another kind of be like, "Nah, I'm okay." And now you blocking your own blessing
Hello.
from what you spoke.
Hello.
So receive it, take it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I went and got me something to eat, and guess what? I was full at the end of the day. I was straight like that.
I know that's right.
That's real talk.
In the comments, we got Miss Nokia saying it's a fine line between seeking encouragement and validation. You know what? I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
It is a very fine line between that. However, like we said, the verbiage matters.
Right.
The verbiage matters. The intent matters. So I agree with that. I'm going to roll with that. Mr. Incognito says, true, you have to have self-motivation, but you're going to need people who will hold you accountable. Not yes men. People who will keep it real no matter if you want to hear it or not.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Miss Ashley Wood says manifestation.
That's exactly
The most powerful. You said the most powerful words in the world are I am. I know for a fact for myself, the most powerful thing in this universe is your tongue.
Right.
You speak it.
Exactly.
You start to believe it.
Exactly.
I used to, check this out. I used to have to psych my money burn holes in my pocket. Used to anyway. In my adolescence, money burned holes in my pocket, but I was making it so fast, I didn't care about where it went. But when somebody asked me for something I didn't want to give them, I always, bro, I'm broke. Mm-hmm. Soon after that, I was broke. Mm-hmm. I was real deal broke, and there wasn't no reason for me to be broke. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So then my mom said something to me. Actually, she called my phone and she was just checking on me, one of them wellness checks. Right. Son, I ain't heard from you in a while. How my baby doing? This, that, and the third. And I said, yeah, just going through it, broke, having a bad day. She said, if you say so.
Exactly.
And I kept on talking, but then I had to stop. Mm-hmm. I was like, what you say, mama? She said, if you say so. I said, if I say so what? She said, you going through a hard time and you having a bad day. And I'm just saying, as long as you say so, that's exactly what it'll be.
Exactly.
Right then and there, I said, thanks, Mama. I appreciate you calling me. She said, for what? I'm going to check on my baby. I said, no. For the confirmation that I need to change my mind about my situation and start speaking a better situation into my current situation.
Exactly.
And things changed the moment I changed my perception. Exactly. I was looking at it wrong. Yeah, times got a little tough. They got a little rough. But I was built to endure it, you know what I'm saying, all along. I just wasn't feeling that way. She confirmed that, son, whatever you're going through is temporary because you're still here to talk about it.
Right.
You're not dead. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Mr. J McKnight, Miss Kayla? How you doing, Queen? Appreciate y'all joining the platform. They say good content. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
Absolutely.
J McKnight
Absolutely.
is right
what
there.
Up, Jay?
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you a question, bro, for the people, right quick. Your support system to combat your tough times. Can you name someone other than your mom that you would say is a great support system for you? And don't say me. That's a cheat code.
No. I wasn't finna say you. I wouldn't. Don't blow your head up too big.
It's already big.
No. So actually, I'm pretty sure 2020 been a rough year for everybody, but it really started off rough for me. Started off going through divorce and all this kind of stuff, and that kind of mentally broke me down. You know what I mean? Like when you say Will Smith and Jada entanglement,
bro, I've been through a divorce. Look, I know how bad it can beat you up.
Look, I was all year long. I was looking like Will Smith's meme, just. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Didn't I meet you at the end of it?
you met me before that.
I met you right at the breakup, the separation.
No, you
'Cause I
met me
remember-
well before that. Because you met her
I've never met
at
her.
Tippers.
I've never.
You've
met
seen her probably.
I might have seen her, but I never met her.
Anyway, moving on.
I was trying to remember what point I met you at, because I remember
It was like the end of last year.
No. I'm trying to remember where I met you at, because I'm speaking of the time where y'all was no longer living in the same
Okay,
household.
got you.
Where she left the state.
Got you.
Was
got
that towards the
That was like
beginning?
end of January, beginning of February.
No, I ain't talking time frame of months. I'm talking our friendship. We had already been kicking it and talking by then, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
So anyway, when I was going through that time period or whatever, being in sales, man, there has to be a level of focus. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not focused and you're not prepared to present yourself to people, anybody gonna want to spend no money with you.
Ever.
And I was coming to work broke down. Like, I would come to work, I would go straight to the break room, and I would break down bawling and boo-hoo and sniffing and everything else. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And my manager, and I consider him a mentor of mine and everything else, Chris Collins. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
No, I'm saying we don't say names on my thing.
Well, but that was a plus though. That was a plus.
All you had
it
to
wasn't
do-
down nobody.
My man, I know it's
It wasn't
an
down nobody.
upside, but remember the
It was
rules.
on the upside, so it got you.
Remember the rules.
So my manager, rewind the tape.
Let's go.
So no, he would come back there, man, and he would talk to me and basically allow me to put things in, or help me to put things into perspective as to what are you going to do now. The situation has already happened. It's already happened. How are you going to move forward? How are you going to progress? How are you going to set a life for you and your son? You know what I mean? And that was a lot. It was a lot. Like, when nobody else was there and I was catching Ubers to work and everything else, you know what I'm saying? This cat was there in my ear saying, hey, you going to be all right. I've been through that. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to lie. I was doing a lot of negative self-talk at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dang, I'm not looking at just the outside situation, but I'm looking at myself too. And I'm blaming myself for a lot of stuff that I had no control over. You know what I mean?
So he was trying to save you from you as well.
I was really.
No, he was. He was saving you from you.
I was trying to save me from me. Honestly.
That's even better.
That's
two people
real.
working on the same
That's real.
job.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he would definitely be another top 5 influential person that kind of helped me move through it. Because I was scruffy and everything, bro, and I cleaned up nice, I think.
You're doing well, brother. You're doing well.
I appreciate it.
Hey, so listen, Miss Kiki said, how you doing, Queen, first of all? She said, and that is why you need certain people in your circle. Those are the ones that will come out of nowhere to give you the advice you need to hear without even asking, and that's a fact. So many people have touched my lives that I never even knew the name of. Mm-hmm. Strangers have given me the encouragement that I absolutely needed at that very moment, as well as the tight circle I hold that continue to hold me accountable. I mean, they hit my line every day. Bro, you got a show line up, right? You done prepared? Mm-hmm. Okay, just checking on you. Family, keep going. You know, that little bit lets me know they not just laying around. Even if they can't check in and check me out, the one thing they always do is hit my line and say, bro, I just watched it. I was late, but I just watched it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was good content. Here's the constructive criticism.
Right.
And I'm there for it.
Constructive criticism.
I love it. Some people be like, man, I don't want to sound like I'm bad. No, give it to me.
Give it to me. Like, right.
Give it to me, because how am I going to elevate if you don't give me that? Exactly. Ms. Johnson say, do you believe it should be a circle? When I say circle, it's metaphorical. It could be a long line. For me,
it could be a square.
It could be a square. You can form whatever shape you want to shape out of people.
Rectangular.
The thing I need.
Isosceles.
It could be a letter, and you don't even ever see me. It could be somebody from the UK I've never met in life. But if they got good positive affirmations and things to put in my life,
send it. I
would never reject it. You know, some people should fall off, is what she said, which brings me to my next point. Everyone can't go. Everyone can't go. this is a touchy subject for me because it's a couple people that I hold near and dear that feels more and more every day like I'm not going to be able to celebrate the big times with them. And it's because the choices they're making right now and every day. I get emotional about talking about it because they don't even know how much I care about them. You know what I'm saying? How much I love them. But I just feel like where I'm going, they can't go. It doesn't dictate them coming with me because it will definitely derail me. It will derail me because I will find myself either pouring too much into them or trying to fix what's not left up for me to fix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Miss Nokia says Moses led them but still couldn't go. That's a fact. The thing I understand most about the loved ones that I have that might not be able to go is that I will make my best efforts to always reach back and say I love you, and that is just gonna have to be enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come visit me.
Right.
It's gonna have to be enough. I also have realized in doing this, in pursuing my dreams, I found a lot of people out. Something as simple as come talk to me right here on my setting. Let's talk about a situation we had that we both grew from. No, man, hell no. For what? Didn't you just call me yesterday and say I love you, bro, just checking on you? And now it's, nah, man, hell no. For what? And you know I'm not asking you to come up here to embarrass you,
Right.
mishandle you, or put you in a corner. It's a situation we both acted wrong. We handled it wrong, but we fixed it.
Right.
This is a positive story in my eyes.
Right.
And the least you could give me, I think, you asked me to come somewhere to support you. I don't care if I don't like your music. You performing tonight? Where?
Right.
I don't care what it costs at the door. I just want you to know I'm here
Not
to
everybody
watch you go
support you.
up, right?
Not everybody gonna support your vision like that.
No, everybody's not going to, but these are not just anybody's.
Mhm.
These are the ones that I hold right here.
Right.
That I felt like, oh no, ain't no way they gonna turn me down. We have a conversation all the time in my crib. Of course they'll come get on camera and talk. We clown on Facebook or wherever
Right.
all the time. They know who you are. They know we mess around. And all of a sudden when I asked you a simple question of, bro, or sis, remember that time when this happened, and we fixed it? Yo, come talk to me about that on my show because I'm trying to build character. I'm trying to show the people that conversations fix things a lot of time. It don't always have to be a long period of time in between, but an adult conversation can fix a lot of stuff. Effective communication. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people don't
And
have.
they were, this is not just one person, absolutely against it. And it made me feel like they're absolutely against me. You see what I'm saying?
So that says they've been.
Hold on. I'm gonna let the people
that
hear
means
you.
they've been absolutely against you for a while.
Which is why I say I learned something.
You know what I mean? So, and again, at the end of the day, if this close circle, you're relying on big ups and congratulations and all this stuff from them, it ain't doing you no good at the end of the day if you can't motivate yourself and speak that I am about yourself.
Oh, I'm
You know what
still
I mean?
here.
So, and at the end, and look, they gonna be salty. They gonna be salty, and they gonna be hating or whatever the case may be. But it is what it is.
Mhm.
You know, because they didn't take your path, because they're not on the level of success, and success is mental.
Hello.
Because they're not on that mental success like you are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you got millions in the bank or not, you know, they don't have that mental capacity to say, hey, I'm successful or I'm striving towards my success. Then how can you expect them to empower you and encourage you to do anything?
See, it was less about the circle, the friendship thing of, they weren't in my circle of building. these were my brothers so long ago. You know what I'm saying? These were thick and thin, ran the streets, kept it real with me, ins and outs, know some of the deepest secrets, things I came from. They like that close. You know what I'm saying? Not just a regular person I met at the club one night and we clicked. And we just talk off and on here and there. These is real live brothers to me. So the comments, Miss Ashley Wood says, every person that you encounter in your life has a purpose, and sometimes there's an expiration date.
True.
I believe that 100%.
Facts.
Which is why I said I know what I had to do. I took the necessary steps. It just still hurts. You know, I don't have a button for emotion. If I could control that with a button, bro, I'd be on. To turn off emotion, to continue forward, I wouldn't have nothing to complain about. I don't feel.
I think
you know what I'm saying. If I could just turn love on and turn it off.
If there was a button for emotion, it'd be a lot of dead people in the world.
Boy, it'd be a lot of dead people. Miss Nokia said, Miss Johnson said, "Who you thought and believe?" April Fools. Right. Absolutely. Cole Tony said, "Gotta cut the bad fruit off of the tree." Mm-hmm. Facts. The thing was, I didn't even have to cut them off the tree because they wasn't in my way. When it came to this, I just felt like the moment that I presented an opportunity for them to be there for me, I gave them the opportunity.
The rottenness of the fruits too heavy and it fell off the tree.
They said, "You got me. I'm not finna." What? Boy, you remember me in the streets, don't you? You know what I'm saying? So it was ugly for me. I was like, "Oh, you remember when I got to counting." Something you should never do with loved ones is go tit for tat,
right,
and tally up,
right.
But I had to start tallying. Like, man, I'm fresh off.
That's real.
Loving on you. I'm
real.
fresh off giving you damn near everything.
This is one-sided.
And you couldn't do one thing for me.
Right.
That was fine. I told him, "Bless you. I hope you prosper in life," and I meant every word. But I still walked away feeling less than because I was like, yo, that was a big blow. That was a big blow. Miss Miss Nokia said, when people show you who they are, believe them.
Exactly.
I think we all know that.
Exactly.
Mr. Incognito said, we call these people haters. You know, I wouldn't necessarily call this situation a hater because he's not against. He and she is not against what I'm doing. They're just not willing to be a part of my humble beginnings. It's almost like they're saying, you ain't big enough. And if I could give you the whole conversation, you'll see what I mean. But in short, I was looked in the eyes and it was like, you ain't got nothing going on for me to show up. That was the hurtful part.
And the question is, who are you?
I never would have asked that question because I know who they are. But the thing was, hey, Miss Nadine, you're not late. You fashionably late, baby girl. That means you look good doing it. Step on in here. You probably got on some leggings for these fellas to stare at. Come on down this aisle. Get you a seat. Put your feet up and get you something from that open bar. If you like to smoke, roll you up something. We got the backwoods and we got the hemp wraps. Everything you need. Get comfortable. Cole Tony said... No, right here. I could call out anybody in the comments, man. I mean, in stories. We don't say names. Cole Tony says, some of us got warrants. Hey, listen. Not the people I'm talking about. And that would have made more sense. I can't get on camera because I'm on the run. First of all, I wouldn't be asking you to come on my show if I know you on the run. You know what I'm saying? This is I don't even care if it's mobile. I don't want to be around it. You understand? Run away from me. I got big things to look forward to. I don't need you running towards me. Miss Kiki said, sometime that tallying is what opens your eyes. You know what, Miss Kiki? I'm not even going to argue with that. That tallying kind of opened my eyes in retrospect. That's only in retrospect. That's real tough. Cole Tony said, I'm with you, bruh. Just lifting you up. I feel you. I know you with me, man. I'm just talking crazy. But
you ain't talking crazy. You talking plenty of sense. You talking plenty of sense.
No, I was making a funny about the warrant thing.
I got you.
But I didn't want him to feel like I'm alienating his comment. That was absolutely true. But Those weren't the two people I was talking about. To move to my next point, though, if you choose the loving but stagnant friends, then you can almost guarantee you will inherit the same fate or the same habits. How you feel about that, bro? Before I comment,
that kind of piggybacks off of what I said earlier. You know what I mean? Show me your closest friends, and I'll show you your future. In a sense, you know, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to surround yourself with millionaires. You want to be a billionaire, surround yourself with billionaires. You want to be a singer, actor, surround yourself with those people that are like-minded, and they're gonna motivate you and inspire you to do things you didn't even think was possible. You know, and it will be what it will be.
Hello. I'm gonna ask you this question: do you have any of the friends or the acquaintances or constituents, whatever you want to label them, have you encountered those that just bury themselves in drama?
Absolutely. And
how do you handle them?
What's crazy is,
I mean, they cool.
But I find myself, I look at it this way: they're very energy vampires, if that makes sense.
That makes more
They
sense.
suck the energy out of you, and it's like you're always trying to be the one to uplift and motivate. And every time you see them, you know they're gonna come with, man, you know, I lost my job, or baby ain't got no diapers, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something they're complaining about when they should be looking at the things that they're grateful for. You know what I'm saying? So you do feel drained. Again, energy vampirism at its best. So yeah, I've encountered those people. I have those people that I'm cutting off right now.
Hello.
So
my biggest thing, I got some friends that still dib and dab in the things I used to, right? And they so dope. We crack the biggest jokes. We have the biggest laughs. We encourage each other sometimes, you know. But when I need to distance myself, the type of pressure that I get from those people is unmatched. Oh, you think you too good now? You think you too good to come holler at the little people? Oh, because you got a little buzz in the city, you too big. And I'm like, y'all know where I'm at. I'm on the pool table. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm interviewing and you can see that live.
right,
You know what I'm saying? You don't even show up for me for that.
right.
The back and forth became much like monotony. So I distanced myself in a manner that was oh so special. I didn't distance myself to where they don't know me or have direct access to me. I distanced myself by action.
Right.
I leveled up so much and changed so much about what I do. My speech changed. The respect level I have for women, so dope. Nothing about bitches and hoes. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that earlier.
Yeah. Queen to me, it might look like a flirt tactic online because I say it so much, but I really mean it.
Right.
When I'm calling you a queen, I'm telling you I don't care what your past is. This is who you are and live up to it. It's a challenge when I call you that.
You are who you are. You are who you say you are today.
Exactly. I say queen because I'm personally challenging you to make me believe it by action. You know what I'm saying? It's not a flirt tactic.
And in retrospect, you got to show them how kingly you are.
I am, but I'm doing it by action.
Exactly.
So those people that I had to distance myself from waited for me to lash out verbally. And I lashed out by action and leveled up. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cole Tony said, I'm going to have to disagree. My circle gave me the motivation to come up without them except one. And they still down with the nonsense. You know what I'm talking about? I absolutely know what you're talking about. But different characteristics come with different people. I just don't have that luxury. Some of them live in the streets and they believe in the streets, and they act accordingly. I'm not down in them because they in the streets. I'm just saying I can no longer participate. My destiny does not call for me to be tied into it. So I had to distance myself, and every now and then I'll come check on you. Hopefully I don't see you on a news headline. You know what I'm saying? Miss Ashley Wood said, you see who is truly happy for you and support you when they don't try to discourage you from making your life better. That's a fact. Because the ones that actually love me show me.
Exactly.
They don't say it much. They show me.
Exactly.
Cole Tony said, you just took my words completely. Miss Kiki, yep, my goals and dreams are too good to be wasted on unnecessary time and people that are not pushing me to further towards these goals. I know that's right, Queen. Keep pushing. Miss Johnson saying that makes us feel so good, King. Yeah, I'm going to keep calling y'all Queen because I'm pushing you to be that. I don't care how you feel about yourself today, and forevermore. I'm going to feel like all of you are queens. I don't care where you came from or what your past is. I don't care. Don't even tell me. I don't care. If you're in front of me, you are a queen, and I expect you to act as such. Cole Tony said, you said exactly what I was just thinking about, but better.
Always.
Hey, man, we just here to deliver a message. I got a question for you in just a second after I read Miss Nadine. Right. She said I had to get rid of people with such negative energy and don't see the good in anything.
Exactly.
How you feel about that, bro, with her comment?
Bro, Nadine, you hit the nail on the head for sure. So, and that's my thing. Like, I'm always trying to be the positive one, and I tell people I'm more optimistic than I am pessimistic. And people are confusing pessimism now with the term realism. Realism is simply being pessimistic. You're just taking what you feel is real and applying it. That's strictly being pessimistic. You know what I mean? Optimistic, I always see the glass or the bottle or whatever as half full. You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective on it. And I want to surround myself around people that have a higher energy level, a positive energy, you know what I'm saying, that I can feed off of and spiral upward instead of downward. You know, like I said earlier, those energy vampires, I don't want that in my life. I don't want that in my circle. You know, if I want to come to a gathering with my friends and I say, hey, I'm bringing somebody with me, I want them to feel confident to say, hey, okay, well, this person must be on the up and up. It ain't going to be a Debbie Downer, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my stance on it. Positivity is everything.
Hello.
You get what you reap. You speak and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Let me read this comment real quick. Miss Nadine said, she said, so am I. She absolutely agrees with what you had to say. Mr. Incognito said, I've never watched anyone's live feed show or anything of that sort. But when my boy Jermaine told me he was doing this, I had to check it out to show support because we go back 19 years. That's how you show support. Hey, listen to me, Nico, for real. From the bottom of my heart, bro. That's love.
That is.
And I'm going to tell you, it's as small as just clicking on for 5 minutes. I don't need your entire day. These videos will be on YouTube forever, probably. Just to click on and say, hey, bro, I see you doing your thing. Salute. That right there warms my heart. You know what I'm saying? Just that you stop for 5 minutes to say, I see you. Keep going. That's all I really need. And I can't get that from I don't even know how many Facebook friends that swear to God they my friends. You know what I'm saying? But people do what they want to do, and life dictates. And I'm not going to put it on every single person on there because certain people check in on certain days because they got things going on in life that dictate them to be somewhere else or doing something. You know, kids, work, all that. But they always hit me up to say, bro, I went back and watched it. That was dope. I think you need to try this or fix this or this didn't sound right. I don't know what happened, but the sound was messed up on this part. All of that is love. And I appreciate every bit of it. I just say that if you doing something, I don't care if you baking pies. I don't eat sweets, but I'm going to buy one. And I'm going to tell everybody about them. I could buy it and give it to who do eat sweets, who can't afford to buy one from you, but they eat sweets. But I'm still going to support you because I'm going to buy it and I'm going to give it to somebody that eats it. Either way, I supported you. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I know everybody not cut from the same cloth I'm cut from.
Exactly.
I know they not.
Exactly.
But I believe in how we're wired to connect to people. We're not wired to stay forever all the time, but we're still wired to connect. So Ms. Nadine said people will actually knock you down for being positive. They do it to me all week.
That's real.
7 days a week, somebody trying to tell me, boy, you done got soft. Boy, you done got, oh, man, you acting weird. What's going on? Nah, I matured. And now this maturity look weird to you because you're not on that level. You know what I'm saying? So I get it all the time. Miss Nadine said, Miss Johnson said, you get what you attract. That's a fact.
That's real talk.
Real facts. Miss Nadine said you would never take any sweets I used to offer you at the job. That's a fact. I gotta eat them. I don't want them. I don't need it. I don't even like smelling sugar.
Watermelon.
Fat boy Haymaker, what's up, pimp? How you doing, sir? He said, let people do what they want to do so you can always see what they rather do. Now that is dope, sir.
That's profound.
I love it. That's my boy. We go way back.
That's deep.
He be grinding. I done went and checked out him way back. He's doing the comedy club and everything else. Boy, rapping everything. I always show love some kind of way because I know for a fact my people gonna make it. My people gonna make it. Just gotta keep grinding. Miss Ashley Wood said, at Nadine. And those are the ones who aren't happy with their own lives and can't stand when others are happy. They having an inside conversation. Miss Nadine said, and Ashley, you are absolutely right. They love being miserable. Miss Kiki, she said, fat boy Haymaker, that's real. That's the best girl voice I could do. You don't sound like you. I know you sound much sexier than that, Queen, but
wow.
I had to do it.
No, you didn't. No,
Okay, so let me make my next point. Let me ask you a question, fam.
All right.
So how many of have you ever experienced being excited about an idea and your friend failed to share the same excitement?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can you remember that situation? Tell us a little bit about it without saying names, times, and places.
Well, yeah, no way, so it don't really matter. But
Okay.
no, so I had a studio at one point in time, and I was producing music, whatever the case may be, and I came up with this beat, and I was like, "Yo, this beat is dope. Like it's everything. Like this could win a Grammy next year." That's how I felt about it, right? And we got on it that night, me and like 4 of my cousins, and we freestyle singing, not rapping, but singing.
Well, I know you sing.
You know what I'm saying? We freestyle singing on it, and it was just dope. It was dope. We all was feeling it. Let one of my partners here, one of my go-tos, where I felt like I got good constructive criticism, but he was salty because he wasn't present, and he was like, "He ain't called me and tell me y'all." You know what I'm saying? So when he heard it, he didn't have his input on it, and he threw some salt on it. He was like, he straight salt baited. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, god dang, you know. All right, well, and it made me self-conscious because this was somebody that I trusted. You know what I'm saying? It made me self-conscious about what I had just did. So now when I go back and listen to it, I hear all the imperfections in it, like how it could have been better or what I could have done differently. You know, when in all truth, it was perfect the way it was because it was raw, because it was in the moment. You know, so yeah, I mean, absolutely.
I got a different line of story for you, bro.
Okay.
So, I expressed my concerns first because I was careful not to expose my entire vision to the wrong person. I exposed my concerns about what I was trying to pursue well before any of this happened, right? I expressed a little bit about what I wanted to do and how I wanted to proceed. And my particular counterpart at the time told me, plain and simple, no emotion in the face or nothing. That'll never work. Blew me away. Didn't ask where you come up with that idea. Didn't say, really?
Nothing.
I didn't know you wanted to do that. Just straight up, that'll never work.
Yeah.
I had so many questions, but I couldn't because I was blown away by the person that was telling me that.
Right.
And I said, all right, now that I'm making it work, you wouldn't believe this. They got a podcast too. They got a show too.
Well,
I don't know what it's doing.
neither should you care.
not even that I would support.
I mean, to support,
In
yeah,
spite
but not
of,
to care.
in spite of what was said to me,
Right.
I would still go support him. I would go support him because
this is him.
my love is to a fault unconditional.
Right.
Sometimes,
Mine too.
you know what I'm saying, and we pick and choose when we can allow certain people to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? In whatever level of hurt it is, that wasn't something that took me way back because clearly I'm here.
Right.
And I'm clearly growing every time.
Right.
So it didn't take nothing out of me. It just blew my mind that person. I expect a fair weather friend that I shoot pool with and see one time a week say, nah, man, that ain't you. I don't think that'll work. I expect them to say that. They don't know me.
Right.
This person knows me. And was like, nah, that ain't gonna never work. That ain't you. I said, all right.
Question is, did you believe it?
Under no circumstances, here I am.
There you go.
Here I am. That's why I
There you
said it didn't hurt
And
me.
that's why I said at the end of the day, you have to encourage yourself.
Yeah. Oh, well, it took God for me to step out on this.
With that too.
Took God for me to step on it. A lot of circumstances in between, but it took God to
Take God for everything.
all the way grab me by the neck and say, I'm tired of you looking for jobs when I told you what you're supposed to be doing.
He reached out.
He reached all the way down. He reached all the way down and took every other opportunity I had from me. Contracting jobs for $200,000 a year.
And you know what's crazy?
Snatched them.
What's crazy? People
And
don't
said, "Go do what I told you to do."
People don't realize how the coronavirus is actually a blessing in disguise.
Has been for me.
Because if you haven't taken this time right now to better yourself, make more money, or whatever, when you got nothing but time to yourself.
You know how many entrepreneurs came out of this?
Yeah, I'm saying.
I seen so many people finally exercising their craft.
Exactly.
I was like, you been that good at this and nobody knew?
The whole time.
Oh,
But-
you didn't know I bake cakes? You didn't know I cook?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I didn't know that.
Life gives you lemon, make sweet tea.
Man,
Make
tell you.
what's the drink called? What's the drink called with the sweet tea and lemonade?
I don't know. I don't drink all that sweet
It's a
shit.
sweet tea and lemonade.
Crown Royal?
No. It's something. It ain't Makers. Somebody know what it is out there.
Crown Royal.
No.
Hey, Crown Royal, pay me.
Arnold Palmer. That's what it's called.
Pay me, Crown Royal, because I drink it.
Y'all too late.
And I love y'all.
Look.
Almost. She said almost Palmer's.
Yeah.
Miss Nadine said
They
it's
already know.
unfortunate, but people will knock your hustle all the time. Arnold Palmer
Yeah.
is what Tobias said.
Well, I'll make it plural.
Okay.
Arnold's
Miss
Palmer.
Johnson said, Mama said never put it out in the atmosphere until it's permanent. Mama said that, but the Bible told me that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, player, keeping the view on you, I'm going to ask you this and don't drop your lips. Have you ever been eating a vagina and had a thought? Why are you laughing?
We went from.
It's going to tie in. Just let me finish.
Motivational conversation.
It's still a motivational conversation.
Oh, that's hella motivational.
Just let me
Go ahead.
let me
Let's
finish
get it.
my question.
Let's get it. Go ahead.
You know I'm a fool, man.
I know. Go ahead.
Have you ever been eating a vagina and had a vision, a literal vision of what to do next with your vision, and just got up and went to go do it ASAP?
No, not while I was eating vagina. When I was done, yes, absolutely. But that's the process of manifestation too. People don't know that, but you
Everybody,
No.
what in the world? What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. But look, no, real
I
talk.
asked you that for a reason.
Real
I'll come
talk.
back to why.
Real talk. Sex. See, you could have me in here something like Dr. Dixon for real. Sex is actually a great way.
Slow down. This man just said, hold on, let me put
Let me make my
ladies and gentlemen, this man just said, Dr. Dixon, say his name the right way next time you address him.
Thank you.
Dr. Dixon is in the house. Come on, Dr. Dixon.
Yes. So, my prescription. No, seriously.
Miss Kiki said the question is only something Jermaine has done.
Exactly. So no, but sex is actually a great way to manifest stuff.
Why you
know
say
what I'm saying?
that?
And the reason why I say it is because you're putting energy into it, and it's a positive energy. Right?
Is it always positive?
Most of the time. I ain't never had no negative sex. Like
you ain't never had no. We'll come back to that.
Even when it's angry sex, it was good.
You ain't never had bad sex.
Even when it's angry sex, it was positive.
Somebody lying on my live.
Even when it was angry sex, it was positive.
You never had no sex that was like, that was trash. Never. Boy, what you been in relationships all your life?
For the most part.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it now.
So people though, no, real talk though. So when it comes to manifestation, if you can entangle, not entanglement, but entangle or encompass sex with emotion,
intertwine,
and with speech, you know what I'm saying? I could be having sex, hitting it. Excuse me.
Talk, man. You on my platform. Speak freely.
I could be having sex, hitting it from the back, pulling some hair, and I pull that hair and I pull the ear right to my mouth and say I'm a millionaire. Right before I'm
That's not what I asked you.
I'm about to bust. No, I'm telling you.
I'm talking
sex
about
can be used to manifest.
I'm talking about a different strategy. Like it just came to you. Like, oh, I need to look up.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop right then just because I want to go write it down. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing first, and then I'm gonna get up and be like, yep.
I got left alone over this. That's why I brought that question up. Miss Kiki was right. This was just a question because it happened to me. I was in the middle of chewing on the pudding pie, and while I was chewing, this thought came to me.
You can't chew on it.
Not chewing like that, because we say getting the chewing.
Nibble.
I don't mean nibble chewing.
Nibble
not
bits.
the actual act of chewing. But I was in the middle of giving her blessing. And something came to me. Well before this. This was a long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah. So I was in the middle of giving her blessing. And it just popped in my head. Wait a minute. You can do this that way.
No, part of your head.
I said, hey.
You said, wait a minute.
Forgive me 1 second, but I'm going to forget. Because I know me. I'm going to forget. And it ain't going to come to me for 3 weeks if I don't go write it down or do something about it right then. I had to leave. By the time I got through writing it down, she was opening that front door and hauling ass.
No problem.
And she never came back. And I don't mind her leaving.
That's why I don't quit.
I don't mind her leaving. Because I probably shouldn't have been where I was at anyway.
You couldn't have waited?
It couldn't have waited. I would have forgot. I really... My personal business. I tell you off the air why I would have forgot. I tell you off the air why I would have forgot.
Why you treat them cheeks?
But
go ahead and write it on a notepad.
I literally will forget if I don't write it down when it comes to me. It's like that Fire 16 that you remember in the car. By the time you get home, you done listen to another song, and now that whole way you was flowing is gone. You got to record it real quick on your phone real quick so you remember how it was flowing and you expound on it, right?
That's why you need to film it.
That very moment I just felt like...
That's why you need to film it.
I felt like God was like, get up. She ain't it. Look. You ain't supposed to be down here eating anyway. You had dinner in the microwave. Go write this down. She finna leave. It wasn't supposed to happen. So, she left. I miss you, whoever that was. So everybody laughing, they said Miss Ashley Wood said depends on the person. Miss Nokia Johnson said, boy, you better not. Everybody else just laughing. She ain't it, Miss Ashley Wood said. Nah, she couldn't have been it. That's a fact.
If she was it, you wouldn't have got it to begin with.
I mean, I wasn't gonna lead this session without saying something that people wanted to hear me. I got a twisted mind.
I'm not even saying a video recorder. I'm saying you can get a tape recorder. You know what I'm saying? One of those small recorders, sit on the side of the bed, let her know it's there, so she know what y'all can listen together. But while you in the process of treating the cheeks, you go ahead and you just say what you gotta say. Go ahead and get it out because you got it recorded now. When you go back and you hear it, when you treating them cheeks, and you go back and you hear it, you be like, hey, put my clothes in the dryer at 11:30.
Here's something about me. I don't just chew. I can't. We gotta be.
I said chewing is wrong anyway. You don't
No,
chew.
I'm saying.
Because when I think of chew, I'm thinking of my back. I think of my molars. I think of the back.
I call it chewing, but I don't just eat the meatloaf down there. I don't. I'm not an eater. I feel like if I got to put a condom on for it, I'm not eating it. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is I'm not accustomed to it. I'm not the big eater. But if we together, I'm finna eat you Monday through Sunday if you desire it. That's just the giving, loving person I am. Don't laugh at me. It's the truth. I'm going to eat everything you got on that plate. You know what I'm saying? Miss Kiki said, now that's a true friend. He trying to give you tips on how to treat her and recall your thoughts. That is a true friend. I told you he hold me down. But the biggest thing about this is, at that very moment, it was such a great idea. It was such a great idea. I absolutely, now it couldn't have been no regular thought like, you know what? You know who would be great to assist me with this? It couldn't have been nothing like that because I can remember a person that I want to involve in something.
God.
It was absolutely strategic. The best marketing strategy I could have ever thought about.
So is it safe to say that
I can't tell you the idea because that'll tell you the time frame back then because I was doing something at the time that you knew me, Nadine, and you will know probably who the person was and things of that nature. I can't give you them details.
Leave the camera on you, but I got a question.
Talk to me.
Would you say that the V is an influencer as well?
You can say vagina, man.
Since we're talking about
you can say vagina on here. What you
I'm
mean?
just saying, like I ain't want to say vagina. I wanted to just be raw, but I know
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be professional in a sense.
Okay, talk to me.
You know what I'm saying?
So
would you say?
Did her vagina have anything to do with it?
Would you say? Not her vagina specifically, but would you say vagina period is an influencer?
I haven't been interested in vagina for a long time since this journey started. And I know that sounds weird, but it's not so weird.
What you mean?
My prayers.
What you mean?
Listen to me. My prayers about my vision are so strong. I need such a strong connection to even desire it. Some days I do have my moments where I'm like, damn, I ain't had no
vagina.
Then I just pause and be like, when was the last time I
had some vagina?
And then I'm like, oh shit, I ain't had no
vagina.
And then I go play pool. And I ain't think about it no more.
Because you're hitting them pockets.
Again, I'm telling you, I'm not the same young bull. I'm not the same young bull that was sold. But see, I was sold out on going to get it when I was young. But we're going to get back online with what we was talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said all that to say this. I'm sold out on my vision. Y'all should be sold out on yours.
Absolutely.
Even if it calls you to tell that man, hold on, I'll finish sucking in a minute, or baby, I'll finish chewing in a minute. I gotta go write this vision down. They should love you enough to let you go write that down and come on back.
That's like going to the bathroom and go pee.
We let them go pee all the time.
All the time.
We always let them go pee.
All the time.
Wait, you eat after they pee. You nasty, boy.
Hey,
I ain't judging you.
Hey.
You a grown man. I ain't judging you. It's easy to fall in line. Small thinkers. Small thinkers.
You can see them a mile away.
They don't tie into your destiny.
You can see them.
They do not tie in to where you're trying to go. Small thinkers will bury you, ladies and gentlemen. I have such an abundance of people that I know that are such small thinkers. They don't even know that they're small thinkers. They so confined to this city that they can't see a life outside of Clarksville because they are small thinkers. When I mentioned something as small as one day I'm going to have a residency in Vegas or New York or something for shows, they like, man, are you trying to move way out there just to do it? You doing a show in your kitchen right now. You doing a show at home. You good right there. Small thinkers will bury you.
Yep.
If you allow it to happen. Rid yourself of the small thinkers. And by ridding yourself and distancing yourself, I don't mean you can't deal with them. Yeah, I talk to you, hang out with you, but you know what you cannot do? You no longer have access to my vision.
But now you gotta ask yourself this though.
Go ahead.
You gotta ask yourself, am I a small thinker?
I can't. Ain't no way I am.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying the viewers. You have to ask yourself, am I the small thinker in the bunch? Am I the small thinker in the group? Because if I'm the small thinker, then that means I'm the weakest link. In which you be quick.
Or maybe one of the smallest links.
One of the weakest links. Right.
But it might be more than one.
Again, it's pulling the weeds about your garden.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to grow your fruits, trying to grow your vegetables. You know what I'm saying? And them weeds will come up and they'll stifle everything out. They'll suck the life out of it, and you won't have any replenishment, so to speak, from your labor.
Talk to the people.
You won't have any gifts for your labor.
Talk to the
because you allow people to come in and snuff it out from under you.
Hello.
So that's what small thinkers are. Small thinkers are the weeds of your garden. Now, if you allow those weeds to continuously grow, why you even got a garden? Don't even say you got a garden. Don't even say you have a mind. Don't even say you have a thought process of nothing.
Well, they got a yard.
They got a yard. They got a yard.
You the yard.
They got a yard. And they need the lawn man to come by and cut it. Matter of fact, the crackhead for $5 that'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to come clear your grass, clear your weeds.
We're going to retract that statement, crackheads, because I believe in y'all. Y'all bigger than the addiction that you got.
You are. But if you're a crackhead, you're a crackhead. I'm going to stick firm to it.
No, I get it. I'm just saying.
If you still have crackheads.
I'm just saying crackheads ain't the only ones cutting grass, because I know some very successful lawn care people.
Yeah, I know that too. But I'm saying, if you're trying to get a cut for $5 versus $60.
$5? They ain't taking $5 no more. What kind of crackheads you know?
Ooh.
Boy, crackheads want full price. You hear me?
They want $20.
They want the 40 or 5
They want $20 versus the $200 to cut weed, eat, and everything else.
Boy, they done took the cholesterol.
And they do it in half in time.
Do you know that they done took the cholesterol out of crack in 2020?
Did it? They use Cheerio?
It is healthy crack.
It is Cheerio crack.
Small disclaimer. We just joking. Crack is whack. Do not get on crack. Do not. All jokes aside, crack is trash.
Oh, God.
Crack is trash. So, I said all of that to say this. I got to get to closing out. There's this thing called life, ladies and gentlemen. Real spill, all jokes aside. There's this thing called life. And we all have different paths, different things to pursue, right? Everybody's good at something that you do effortlessly without trying, but you're the greatest at it. I would call that your gift, right? Don't let someone you love or someone you care about remove you from your rightful seat of your throne or success. You deserve to be the best you. You do. It just starts with you. One.
Don't let your gift die.
I'm gonna let you talk to him on your closing statement.
I'm done.
No, you ain't done. You gonna talk to people on the way out. Boy, you ain't off the hook. Don't let people trick you out of your dream. Don't let circumstances trick you out of your dream. Don't you trick you out of your dream. Talk yourself out of basically what you deserve in this lifetime. Your gift is your gift. Your starting five is important to you. It's important. It's just a tool I'm trying to throw in your bag. If you didn't have it in there, if it doesn't apply to you and you already knew this, by all means, continue to strive on. I look forward to seeing you at the top. But to those that are still doubting themselves and still doubting certain things, put this tool in your bag. Run this tape back and absolutely take every jewel out of it that you absolutely can. And I look forward to seeing you being great. I only want to see my people smiling. By my people, I don't mean my color. This whole world. Everybody has a gift, no matter what your nationality is or what background you come from. All of you are special, unique, kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? So be the change. Don't let them dictate your destiny. I'm going to let my homeboy say his last word, and we're going to close out for this session and come back real big Friday evening. And I mean real big.
I'm going to go ahead and have the baby. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what disabilities you think you have. whatever dreams you have, whatever goals you want to obtain, you can still do it. You can do it. You just have to say, I am gonna accomplish my dreams.
Hello.
And do it. Work. That's the hardest part. Is to work. It takes work to get up off your back when you fell down. But again, if you can fall down, fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up.
Hello.
So that's my thing.
Hey,
Y'all
man.
be blessed.
I appreciate you for showing up, bro.
Appreciate you for having me.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, this is another Solo Cup session. Episode 32, successful. It was called Your Starting Five. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell all your friends, aunties, cousins, ugly ass ex-boyfriends or girlfriends. Every one of them. Tell everybody when you see them. Anybody you meet with a phone, pull up on them and tell them, hey man, pull up your YouTube. I want you to subscribe to something real quick. Tell them to come check your boy, The Jermaine Hall Show. Tell them to come check your boy out. I promise you, we're going up from here. That's all I'm doing. We're going up. It's all love out there. Miss Kiki says, come on through here, grown men with the encouraging words.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Salute to you, Queen.
Salute.
Thank you all. Everybody that showed up. Mr. Villa, I see you in the background. Salute, Queen. For everybody I didn't get to acknowledge because you didn't post a comment, I love you all. I thank you all 100%. You know, you see me out, wave and speak. I'm always in a good mood. I might not feel as great, but I'm always in a good mood on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you all to be the best people you can be out here. Whatever your gift is. Shine. Shine, baby, shine. Friday, I'll be right back at you at 7 p.m. with another big show. I think this is going to top the charts. I can't even tell you what I got coming through. Oh, man, I can't leak it.
Don't leak it. Don't leak it.
I got somebody special coming through here. I got somebody real special coming through here. Y'all going to love it. Incognito, he say small thinkers are positive motivation to show you where you don't need to be. And that's an absolute fact, sir.
Big fact.
Salute to you all the way out there in Texas. I appreciate you showing up, family. You the love I like to see. Everybody else, I love y'all. We love y'all. Correct?
Absolutely.
One more view of my guest. Salute, sir. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go and get out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. That love is mutual that you show me. I'll be right back at you. I'll be letting you know on Facebook when I'm going live again, come Friday again. You know what I'm saying? I might do something impromptu tomorrow. Jump on live and just to go crazy. But mess with me, man. It's your boy. Another Solo Cup session. I'm out of here. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with your boy. And I love you for that. 100.